Okay, we go so go test one. Let's solve together. Everybody read question 1. What's the answer?
1,020,017.
So we have 1 million. 1 million. Select pen. Okay, so I have 1 million. $1 million what? 20,017. Right? So that gives us what? 1,020,017. Option A. Okay. Number 2. Read. Write down the words. Write down the words. Miss Peace. Write down the words. Or have you written the words? You have written it. Let me see.
Test the mic. 2. Test the mic. 1, 2. Woo. Test the mic. 1, 2.
Good. So what's the answer?
270,894.
Option what? 300. So this is how we go. 370, right?
Yes.
This 370, then 1,000, because it's the first comma. 1,894. Okay? 370,894. Right? Okay. Number 3. Number 3. Okay, what's the answer?
162.
So, C is what?
100.
Alex.
60.
Then I.
2. Break the mic.
So, CLXII is what?
So 162.
Option what?
Option B.
Okay. Number 4.
Find the value of
Yes. So, find the value of 1.7 squared. Number what? Why number 4, Florence, please. What's the answer?
2.89.
Okay, read the question for me. Read the question for me,
Find the
please.
value of bracket 1.7 square.
1.7 square, what does it mean?
1.7 times 1.7.
Okay, square means multiply the thing itself twice. So 7 times 7. Write down 9 and hold 4. 7 times 1 plus that's 4. Good. Boys, I can't hear your voice. 1 times 7.
7. 1 times 1, 1.
So give us a total of what?
9, 8, 2.
Okay. We have 2 decimal places here.
Yes, sir.
1 decimal place after the point 1.
And the
And after this
second.
point, the second
2
decimal place. So after the point, we have 2 decimal places. So we'll move 2 times. Let's move.
1, 2. Boom.
So what's the answer?
2.89.
Now listen up. Listen up. This kind of question, you don't even need to solve. Because looking at the options, this 1.7, hope you know is not up to 2.
Yes.
Hope you know 1.7 is not up to 2.
Yes.
2 squared is what?
4.
So even if it were 2, 2 squared is 4. So 1.7 squared should not be up to 4, right? Look at all these options. Is there a possibility that you will square something that is not up to 2 and you get 28.9?
No.
What of 27.8?
No.
What of 289?
No.
What of 0 points?
No.
You cannot square 1 point something and get 0 points. So 2 point this. Just looking at you should know that this is the answer. I'm telling you how to beat time when you are in a very competitive situation. You don't need to solve this question. You just pick the answer option D. You get that? How about read number 5?
0.126
Okay, I think this question, I think we had a problem with it the other day. It was 0.126. Is it times 4?
No, it's the option.
I think it's times 4. Solve this. 0.126 times 4. 0.126 times 4. Drop what?
0.404.
Why? How is let me see. Good luck. Be fast. We don't have time, please. Let me see.
I know that the suit
Okay, so let's 0.1.
504.
0.504. It's not even there. What of 0.5? You got 504? You got 504 in the answer, right? Yes. Okay, so the most likely one should be this. 0.504. Okay, so if we make this 0.4 instead.
You get 0.04.
Yes, it's supposed to be 0.4, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be 0.4 here. So let's solve. 0.126 times what?
0.4.
We're trying to solve it so we get one of the options. It's not like we cannot solve it anyhow. 4 times 6.
24.
Write down.
402.
4 times 2. Plus that 2. Plus that 2. Write down 0 and hold.
1.
4 times 1.
4.
Plus that 1.
5.
Okay. We can add enough zeros so that we know where to put our point. How many decimal places? How many decimal places? 1. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 0.1.
5, 0.
Okay. 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 So if we solve normally using the using what is there, we should be able to get it. So make it 0.04. Let's solve using the number 1. Let's solve using the number 1. Okay, so let's say this is 0.126 times what?
0.04.
So let's go 0.126
Times 0.04.
So let's go 24. 2 times 4 times 2. Boys, I'm not hearing you. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10, right?
Yes.
Write down 0, hold. 4 times 1 plus that one.
0.
So how many decimal places now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So what's the answer? What's the answer, please?
0.0504.
Okay. Number 6. Solve, please. Find the cube root of 2744, 2744. What's the answer?
14.
Read the question.
Finding the cube root of
7.
So how do that? Okay. We'll solve like we're solving LCM. Can 2 go?
Yes.
So into 2,
1.
into 7,
1.
into 14,
7.
into 4.
2.
Can 2 go?
Yes.
2 into 13,
6 1.
into 17,
8 1.
into 12.
6.
Can 2 go?
Yes.
Into 6.
3 4 3.
Can 3 go?
No.
5,
No.
7.
Yes.
7 into 34.
4 remainder 6.
4 remainder 6. 4, which is 28.
Yes.
Okay. 7 into 63.
9.
Can 7 still go?
Yes.
Into this?
7. 1.
Okay. Now because we're asking for cube root,
Yes.
we group them in.
3 by 3.
When it's square root, we would have grouped in 2s, right?
Yes.
So how many 3s do I have here? I have a 2 here times a 7. 2 times 7.
14.
So we pick out the 2 here, one of the 2s from this group and one of the 7 from this group, and multiply. That's 14. So the answer is option A. Cube root of that is 2744. Now when I say this, the cube root of 2744 is 14, what does it mean? Okay, what does it mean? When I say the cube root of 2744 is 14, what does it mean? Chidera, what does it mean? Hope, what does it mean? What are you saying? What are you saying? Success, what does it mean? Florence, what does it mean?
It means that it's a number that went through 2,734.
That when you do what?
Number that went through.
Do you know what they are saying? Cube roots. They ask you for factors. Victor, what does it mean? What is 14 cube times 14 cube? Do you know what you are saying? Do you know what is 14 cube times 14 cube? In case you don't know what you just said, see it. 14 cube times 14 cube. That's what you just said. Forgive, what does it mean? Forgive, what does it mean? Favor, what does it mean? Oh, you guys are taking so long your time. Faithfulness, what does it mean? 14 cube will give us what? Yes, it means 14 cube will give us 2,744. If you don't know what 18 means, how then, why are you solving it? You don't know what you are solving, you're just solving blindly. It's not 14 cube times 14 cube victory. What are you saying? It means 14 cube is 2,744. What's the meaning of 14 cube?
14 times 14 times 14.
So it means if you multiply 14 3 times, it will give you 2,744. That is what it means. Don't say the cube root of 2,744 is 14. This is what it means. It means 14 cube will give you this. Number 7. Please don't solve blindly. You have to know what you're solving. Number 7. LCM of 165 and 210. Cool, have you solved it? What's the answer? 2,310. Option B. Okay, let's solve together. The LCM of 165 and what? Can 2 go into anyone?
Yeah.
2 into 165. 2 into 210. I need your response. I need your response. Can 2 divide anyone?
No.
Can 3 divide any?
Yes.
3 into 165
55.
into 16 is 5. Remaining 1 into 15 again is 5. 3 into 10.
3 mega 1.
3 into 15.
5.
Can 3 divide any?
Yes. No.
So go to 5. Can 5 divide any?
Yes.
5 into 55.
11.
5 into 35.
7. 5
Can divide with 5 again. So we'll use 7. Can 7 go?
Yes. 7 into 11 cannot. 1. 11 can go. 11 into 11 1.
So LCM becomes 1.
2 times 3 times 5 times 7 times 11.
LCM becomes the product of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay, the easiest way is to look for 10. 2 times 5 is what?
10.
Then 3 times 7 is what? 21 times 11 is what? 21 times 11. Listen to the question I'm asking you. Listen to the question I'm asking you. Ama. 21 times 11 gives us what? 231. You write this 2. You write this 1. Then you add it 3. 2 plus 1, 3. That's how you multiply it to 11, right? Yes. 231. So 3 times 7 is what? 21 times 11 is what? 200 and then times this 10. Option what? Number 8. Find the HCF of 168 and 189. HCF of 168 and 189.
I'm going to fast.
HCF of 168 and 189. What's the answer?
21.
Okay, let's solve together. That's option E, right?
Yes.
So let's solve together to see. 100 and what? 100 and what? And okay, can 2 divide any?
Yes.
So into 16.
88.
Listen, in maths, if you don't know how to divide effectively, you cannot solve maths well. You don't know how to divide, multiply, add, and subtract effectively. Any kind of number, any kind of fraction, any kind of representations, you can't do this effectively. Then you see I'm challenging in maths. Okay, that is solving. So 2 into 16 is 8. 2 into 8.
4.
2 cannot, right?
Yes.
Can 2 still go?
Yes.
That'll give us what?
42.
Can 2 go here?
No.
Can 2 still go?
Yes.
Yes?
21.
Okay, take note, we are not marking because it has not divided the 2, right? Can 2 go here?
No.
Can 2 go into any?
No.
We now try.
3.
Can 3 go into any?
Yes.
3 into 21.
7.
Can 3 divide this?
Yes.
How do you know? Let's add 1 plus 8.
9.
1 plus 8.
9.
9 plus 9.
18.
Since 3 can divide 18, 3 can divide this number, right?
Yes.
Okay, 3 into 18.
6.
3 into 18 is 6. 3 into 9.
3.
Okay, so this 3 divided 21 and 128. 189. So we'll mark it, right?
Yes.
That's one of our HCFs. Okay, let's see if 3 can still go. Can 3 go divide any?
Yes.
So 3 into 7. 3 into 61. 2 and 1. Can 3, the 3 did not divide it, so we're not going to mark it, right?
Yes.
3 into 7.
7.
Cannot. 3 into 21.
7.
3 did not divide 2, so no marking still, right? Now 7. 7 into 7. Into 7. So this 7 divided the 2, right? So HCF becomes what? Which is what?
21.
So the HCF is 21. HCF is 21. Okay, number 9, please. Number 9. There should be a open bracket here.
Yes.
1 whole number 2 over 3 minus 1 whole number 1 over 2 plus those in the bracket. 1 minute, please.
50%.
Not good. Not good.
What's the answer?
1.
What's the answer?
1.
Okay, let's talk together. Convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction. 1 number 2 over 3. 1 number 2 over 3 becomes what? Minus what?
3 over 2.
Minus 3 over 2. Then plus what?
7 over 2 minus
7 over 2.
8 over 2.
Minus what?
8 over 3.
What's the LCM here?
6.
3 into 6.
2.
2 times 5.
10. Minus
2 into 6
3.
times this.
9.
Right?
Yes.
Plus what? LCM.
6.
2 into 6
3.
times that.
21.
3 into 6
2.
times that.
18.
3 into 6. 2 times 8.
60.
And what's happening? 10 minus 9.
1.
Over 6.
Plus what?
Plus 21 minus 16 is 5. 5 over 6. Which will give us 6.
LCM is 6. Because we have the same denominator, we just add the numerators. 1 plus 5.
6 over 6.
Which is what?
Which is 1. Option B.
Okay, everybody read number 10.
I owe a sum of 220 naira. I was able to pay 220 naira. What percentage can I
Okay. This person is owing how much?
210 naira.
220 naira. I was able to pay how much?
Half of the money. 110 naira.
Paid. What was able to pay was how much?
110.
Now if you look at the connection between 220 and 110, you can see it is half of it, right? So it means he paid what?
50%.
He paid 50%, which is half of 210, right? So 50% was paid. Now the question is, what percentage can I not pay, or could I not pay? He couldn't pay 50% because he had already paid 50%, right?
Yes.
So the answer is 50% just by logical thinking. Or you simply get what he's still owing. If he has paid 110, he's still owing
110.
over the total amount times what?
Times 100. 2 years, 2 years.
So that's 50%. Number 11. Read for me.
If a motorist travels 100 kilometers in 2.5 hours, what is the average kilometer per hour?
Solve. Number 11. Write 11 and solve. What's the formula for average speed?
Distance over time.
Good. What's the answer?
Answer is 40 kilometers per hour.
Option what?
D. Option D.
Okay, so let's solve together. Average speed is what?
Distance over time.
Average speed is distance over time. What's the distance, please?
100.
If a motorist travels at 100 kilometers, 100 kilometers is the distance, and is in kilometer because they want the answer in kilometer per hour, right?
Yes.
Good. So we don't need to convert to kilometers. It's already in kilometers. So 100 kilometers in 2.5 hours The time also is in hours. We don't need to convert to hours. What's 2.5 hours?
5/2.
So time is 5/2 hours. Okay, so this becomes what? 100 times 2/5. Okay, changing this divide to times. This is what you get. 5, yeah?
1.
5, yeah?
20.
20 times 2.
40.
So 40 kilometers.
Per hour.
Do you take note how they wrote it as? 40 kilometers. Hope you know this piece per.
Yes.
Okay. Number 12. Number 12. Please write number 12 and solve. Take note. I'll look at what you did though at the end of this class. If you are not participating, I'll notice it. I need you to focus. I need you to focus. What's the answer?
4 naira.
What's the answer?
4 naira.
Okay. Read the question.
By how much is 25% of 20?
By how much is 25% of 25 naira greater than 15% of 15 naira? Boko Modobo. By how much is 25% of 25 naira greater than 50% of 15 naira? Okay. What's 25% of 25 naira? 25 over
100 times 25.
So by how much is this greater than 15% of?
15.
So by how much is it greater? So you need to look for the difference, right?
Yes.
15% of what? 15.
Times 15 naira.
The easiest way is to multiply these two, then you move your points. 25 and 25.
625
Over
100. Move your point.
15 times 15.
225 over 100.
Same denominator. What do you do? 625 minus 225. 400 over 100.
4.
Option D. So 4 naira.
Number 13.
Number 13. Number 13. Number 13, please.
From
1.1.
What's the answer?
0.2.
So 1.1 is same thing as this, right?
Yeah.
Minus what? Let's go. 0 minus 7. Borrow 1 from here. Here will be what? 0. Put it here as well. 10 minus 7. 0 minus 0. 1 minus 0. Option
C.
read, please.
Study this graph carefully and answer the question below.
Okay. So it's a graph of temperature against what? It's a graph of temperature against days. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
This column, this is this, what axis is this? X or Y axis?
X. Y axis.
If this is your graph, what axis is this? What axis is this? This is x-axis. Please think before you answer a question. X-axis, and this is y-axis. X-axis is normally horizontal. It's always like this. Lying flat. When it's lying flat, we say it's horizontal. We say it's what? Horizontal. Okay. Y-axis is always standing tall. It's always standing tall. You can see it's always standing tall, always pointing up and down. Okay? We say it is vertical. We say it is what? Vertical. So this vertical line is your y-axis, and in this case it represents what?
Sun. It represents.
Oh. Are you listening to me? In this case it represents what?
Numbers.
It represents the temperature. I told you now that this axis represents temperature. I told you that this axis represents temperature. That this is temperature. See it here. It's a plot of temperature against days. Days is on the x-axis. Days is on the x. You can see the days. Can you see it? What days? Please call them.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Now this is the temperature scale, and that's 10, 20, maybe in degrees Celsius, maybe, because they didn't tell us whether degrees Celsius. Temperature can be measured in 3 major scales. What are the scales? Fahrenheit, yes. Celsius, Kelvin. So we have degree Fahrenheit, degree Celsius, and Kelvin, right? So we don't know the one that are measuring this temperature with, whether it's Celsius, degree Celsius, or Kelvin, or degree Fahrenheit. But anyway, that's temperature. So on Monday, or it started with Sunday rather. On Sunday, if you look at the graph, you notice
It's 40.
Sunday, the temperature of that day was what?
40.
Do you see that here?
Yes.
On Monday, the temperature was what?
20.
On Tuesday, the temperature was what?
30.
On Wednesday,
40.
on Thursday should be up there. That's 60. Then on Friday, about 20 or so. Okay. So let's use that to answer the questions. Question 1.
What is the average temperature from Monday to Thursday?
Average temperature from Monday to Thursday. On Monday, what's the temperature?
20.
On Monday is 20. So I'm looking for the average. To Thursday. Tuesday is what?
30.
Wednesday.
40.
Okay, Wednesday was 40.
Thursday 60.
And Thursday is 60. 4 days, right?
Yes, over 4.
Over 4, that's how I look for the average. So add for me. 100 plus 50. 150 over 4. And that gives us what? 2 can go. 2, yeah?
1.
Into 150. 75 over 2. And that's what? Option. Next question.
What is the total for the first 3 days?
The total temperature for the first 3 days. So let's get the first 3 days. Sunday, what's the temperature?
Sunday
40.
Sunday is 40. So 40 plus what?
20.
Tuesday is what?
30.
This gives us.
90.
So the total temperature for the first 3 days is 90, right?
Yes.
From what? 16.
We shall be there at the lowest temperature.
Now, this question, because of how the graph was drawn, it wasn't drawn too well, because we can see the lowest temperatures on Monday
Monday
and Friday having 20 as their temperature, right?
Yes.
Okay. So those days are the days with the lowest temperature. Number 17. Okay, we can see now that there's no 20 there for Friday, right? So you can see that that Friday wasn't 20. That was what we're trying to say. This Friday is not 20. I think it stopped somewhere here. Somewhere here, about 24. So it means that the lowest temperature, if Friday is 24, because of the way the graph was plotted, they didn't plot it too well. Let's say it ended here, which is about 24. If Friday is 24, it means Monday is now the day with the lowest temperature, right?
Yeah.
So Friday should be number 17. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say it's 24. The graph is not too clear though, but let's say number 18, please.
Which of the days was the highest temperature? Thursday.
I think Thursday was 60.
60, yes.
Thursday. Option number 19, please.
What is the product of 29?
Solve. Simple question. Solve. Please, let's be faster. These questions are too simple. $137 times 29. What's the answer?
3,973.
3,973, option B. Okay, let's solve together. 137 times what?
29.
9 times 7.
63.
Write down.
3
hold
6.
9
times 3. 27.
27 plus 3 plus 6. 33. Write down.
3.
9 times 1.
Give us 9.
Plus that 3.
9 plus 3 give us 12.
2 times 7. Write down 4 and hold 1. 2 times 3.
6
plus that 1.
7.
2 times 1.
2.
So add. Let's go.
3 plus 4 7. 7 plus 2 9. 2 plus 1 3.
Okay, 3,973. That's simple. Number 20, read.
Number 20. In a class of 50 pupils, 7% passed in the final examination. How many pupils failed?
How many failed, not how many passed. So if 70% passed, if we can calculate the percentage that passed,
Yes.
we can get the percentage that failed. Okay? Or if we can get the number that passed, we can get the number that failed. So 70% of 50 pupils passed, right?
Yes.
So 7 times 5. So we can say 35. Right? 35 passed. So how many failed? How many failed? 15. Option 15 failed. Which is 50 minus 35. 21.
Find the value of V.
21, solve quickly.
V plus 18 is equal to 60. V is equal to 60 minus 18 is equal to 4.
What's the answer?
Option A.
So V plus 18 is equal to what? Collect. V becomes, because if you carry plus 18 over, it turns to minus 18. So V is equal to 62 minus 18.
44.
Number 22. 1 minute. Find the cost of 40 books at 5 for 8 kobo.
Because of 5 kobo, so therefore 8 kobo will not be 8 times 40 over 5. 5 and 1. 5 into 40. 8. That be 8 times 8. It should be equal to 64 kobo.
Find the cost of 40 books as 5 for 8 kobo. What's the answer?
64 kobo.
Okay, so if 5 books cost what? 8 kobo. Therefore, 40 books will cost 40
times 8 over 5.
So 40 times 8 over 5. This times this divided by this, okay? 5 here. 5 here. 8 times 8.
64.
Option
B.
number 23. Read, please. 10 seconds. What's the answer?
0.25.
Express 50 as a decimal of 200. That's 50 over all.
200.
50 here.
150 and 4. 1
1
over 4 is 0.25.
1 over 4 is a quarter. That's 0.25.
Yes, sir.
Number 24. Read.
Some mangoes were shared between Ada and Shika in the ratio of 3:5 respectively. If Ada's share was 120, how many mangoes were shared between them?
Solve. 1 minute. What's the answer? What's the solving?
20.
What is it?
220.
320. Okay, let's solve. Ada and Chika. What are their ratios?
3:5.
3:5. So Ada's share is what?
120.
Ada's share is 120. They're asking for the number of mangoes that were shared. Okay, they're not even asking for Chika's share. They're asking for the number of mangoes that were shared. Now, one of the ways is, for them to get 120, it means they got 3 over the plus, the sum of 3 and 5, 8, times the total. Times the total is what?
120.
That's how they got 120, right?
Yes.
So that becomes 3 total, 3t over 8 is equal to cross multiply.
3 equals to 120.
Which is what?
960.
Divide both side by 3, t becomes what?
320.
So the total mangoes shared was 320. Another way is to compare. We say Ada, when Ada was 3, which is ratio 3, Ada got 120 mangoes, right?
Yes.
Therefore, with the total, which is 8, it will be this times this divided by this. 8 times 120 over 3. 3 here into 120. 8 times 40. So 320 mangoes were shared. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Number 25. Decrease 1,000 by
10%.
10%. Decrease 1,000 by 10%. 10 seconds. Decrease 1,000 by 10%. What's the answer?
900 naira. Option A.
So what's 10% of 1,000? What's 10% of 1,000? is what? So what I'm simply saying is decrease 1,000 naira by 100 naira. So if you decrease 1,000 naira by 100 naira, you'll be having 1,000 minus, and that's 900 naira. 26.
26. Increase 400 by 25%.
10 seconds. Increase 400 by 25%. You have something to do. Be fast. What's the answer?
500 naira.
Okay, no, there's no naira in this case now. 500. So 25% of 400. 0 cancel.
0.
0 cancel.
0.
25 times 4. So the question is increase 400 by 100. That becomes what? Because we're increasing now, not decreasing. So for increasing you add, right? Then for
Yes, sir.
decreasing you subtract. Number 27.
Find the volume of a
20
cylinder.
seconds.
Given the
Find the volume of a cylinder given the radius as 7 cm and height as 10 cm. 20 seconds. Find the volume of a cylinder given the radius as 7 cm and height as 10 cm. What's the answer?
1,540 centimeter cube.
Some of you have forgotten formula for a volume of a cylinder. Volume of a cylinder is what?
Pi radius square h.
Volume of a cylinder is pi radius square h. What is pi?
22/7.
In this case, what is the radius?
7.
What's the radius?
7 square.
What's the height?
10.
So 7 square is what?
7 you go to 7 times 10.
7 cancel.
7.
Okay. 22 times 7.
154.
154 times 10.
1,540.
Just add the 0 to that.
Cube.
Okay. Centimeter cube. Yes, volume centimeter cube. Number what? Read, please.
When an article was sold for 14 naira, the profit was 40%. What would have been the profit if it sold for 16 naira?
20 seconds. 20 seconds. When an article was sold for 14 naira, the profit was 40%. What would have been the profit if it had been sold for 16 naira? What's the answer? What's the answer? What are you solving there? Look up. When the article was sold for 14 naira, the profit was what?
40%.
What would have been the profit if it had been sold? If it sold for 16 naira, what would be the profit? So that's what?
40 times
2, yeah?
7.
2, yeah?
20.
So have 20 times 16
over 7.
over.
7.
Now let me show you the power of approximation. 20 over 7 is approximately 20 over 7 is approximately what?
2.20.
20 over 7 is approximately what?
2.9.
Is approximately 3. Is approximately 3. 3 times 16 gives you what? Gives you 48. So the most approximate answer there is 50%. Okay? It's comparison now. Comparison. Compare, you get it. Number 29, read. Read, please.
Following marks: arithmetic 89%, English 60%, Yoruba 80%, general paper 96%, and social studies 85%. What was his average mark?
So how will you calculate the average mark? Tell me.
9 plus 60 plus 80 plus 96 plus 85 over 5.
Average. Let's add, please.
89 plus 60 we give us plus 96 plus 95. That plus 50 plus
20, right?
Yes.
2 plus 10. 24. 33.
41.
So have
10 over 5.
5 here.
5 here, 80 megawatt. 5
Thank you. Into 10. So that's what?
82%.
So the average is 82%.
Option C.
5 into 10 is 2. Okay, read the next question. A debt of 450 naira is to be paid in monthly installments of
15 naira. How many months will it take to finish paying the debt?
Debt. B is silent, please. B is silent. Chidera.
Debt.
Read again.
A debt of
Who is he calling it debt? A debt. Oh, let's go. A debt of
15 naira is to be paid in monthly installment of 15 naira. How many months will it take to finish paying the debt?
So someone is owing 450 naira and is paying 50 naira every month. That's monthly installment. How many months will it take to finish the debt? What are you going to do?
450 divided by 50.
Yes, 450 divided by 50. So how many months?
9.
Option
60.
number 31.
31. Q is equal to PG ratio okay, P equals to 4 equals to 68. Find the value of
That is, if you multiply P and Q is going to give you what?
68.
And you are giving P to be what?
4.
So 4 times Q is 68. What is Q? How can I get Q?
68, not 68.
Okay, 68. How can I get Q, please?
Which connect
Q is equal to what? 4, yeah.
7. Q is equal to 17. Option C. C, D, E.
I've told people to stop guessing. You don't know where the option would be. Making noise for no reason. You understand the question? Yes. It's very simple. The product of P and Q is 68. If P is 4, what will be Q? That's just what the question is saying. Forgive, hope you are writing. Forgive. Are you writing? Okay, oh, I'll soon see it. 32.
There were 2,500 spectators. Rewrite this sentence, changing the figure to Roman.
2,500. We want to write it in Roman figure. So have 2,000 and what? And what?
500.
2,000 is what? 500 is what? So that gives us what?
D, option D.
So 2,500 is MMD. Option
Option D.
number what?
Look at the following number. 11, 19, 3, 2. Which of them is not a prime number? 9.
Give me the prime numbers from 1 to 100.
2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29,
31, 37, 42, 43, 47, 53, 59, 53, 59.
Did I hear 63?
53, 59.
After 53 is what?
59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97.
So 9 is not a prime number. That's option A, right? Option A, right? Next question.
In St. Andrew's School, Apapa, there are 500 pupils. If there are 1,500 pupils in St. Christopher's School, Surulere, Lagos, the ratio of the pupils in St. Andrew's School to St. Christopher.
The ratio of St. Andrew's School to St. Christopher's School. What is ratio? So St. Andrew's School is what?
500 over.
Divided by St. Christopher 1,500. What's that? 5 over 15, which is what? 1 over 3, which is what? Option. Read.
84. Mr. Ugo C, a publishing company with an initial capital of 30,000 naira, and in 1989, working capital stood at 50,000 naira. And the percentage increase.
How can I find percentage increase?
Sum of old amount minus the new amount.
old amount is 30,000, new amount is 50,000. So you are saying 30 minus 50.
New amount minus old amount over old amount times 100.
So the increase over the original, which is like the cost price, right? Which is over initial amount times 100. The increase is 50,000 minus 30,000, right? 50,000 minus 30,000. So he had gained 20,000 over the initial.
10,000
times what?
100.
What do we have?
2 over times 100 over 3.
Which is what?
100 over 3.
Which is what?
66 over 2 over 3.
I was surprised now. You want to divide that? It's simple.
If it's 100, it's 33.
Yes, if it's 100, it's 33 1 over 3. If it's 200, it is 66 2 over 3.
If it's 399.
Which formula? What happened to it? No, now you know it's now. This is simple common sense now. It's like percentage increase. It's like percentage increase formula that you already know. No need to write it. You already know this one. It's just for you to know that it is the increase, which is like the profits, which is like the profit over the initial amount it started with, which is like the cost price, right? Yes. Times 100%. You're just using common sense. So River is using common sense to hit it. Most of these things use common sense, you will get it. So I was surprised when Florence was saying old minus new. No, it's increase. How much? Since he made profit, it means that the new now will be bigger. Cannot be saying old minus new. $36. Read. Find the average of the set of numbers. So we add the 3 numbers and divide it by 3. Because there are 3 numbers. So let's add 4,200.
Seven.
9.
11. Carry 1. 13.
So 13 1
9 7 over 3. 3 1 3 4 remainder 1. 3 remainder 2.
3 into 11 is 3, which is 9. Remaining 2. 3 into 29.
9 remainder
9, which is 27. Remaining 2 into this.
9.
So
4,399. Option A. 429.
Then something else. Add the following decimal numbers.
4550.
Add the following decimal numbers.
52 over 3. 13 7 over 3. Add the following decimal numbers.
Let's be faster. We have to number 50.
No. $20. Faithfulness. Is your faithfulness.
Okay, read for me, please.
Food is your
Read for me.
Add the following decimal numbers: 2.9, 13.65, 213.07, and 7.3.
So the major challenge will be to make your points follow up, so they'll be ordered themselves, right?
Yes, sir.
2 point what?
9.
2.9, then what?
13.65.
Then what?
213.07.
Then what?
7.3.
So make sure that your points are under each other, right? That's the only challenge. Add
12 and 2 old one.
10,
10, 16, 19. Write down 3, 6, 9, 16. So what's the answer?
236.9.
Option B, number 38.
Find simple interest on 300.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Find the simple interest on 300 naira for 2.5 years at 10%. What's the answer?
75 naira.
Simple interest equals to.
Rate times time over 100.
What's the principle?
300 naira.
What's the rate?
10%.
What's the time? The time is 5 over 2. 2 number 1 over 2 is 5 over 2, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
time is 5 over 2 then. 0 cancel. 0 cancel. What do we have? 15 times 5. So it's on 5 naira is the interest.
Yes, sir. Option A.
39.
Number 39.
39, please.
0.38 centimeter high. The thickness of a sheet is 0.06 centimeter. How many sheets are there in the pile?
Do you understand the question? Read again. Read again.
The pile of sheets of paper is 4.38 centimeter high. The thickness of a sheet is 0.06 centimeter. How many sheets are there in the pile?
Do you understand it now?
Yes.
Carol, what should we do?
1.38 divided by 0.
One of your first challenge is English language, simple English. What is there you don't understand? A pile of sheets of paper. You have pile of sheets of paper arranged. Sheets of paper arranged. The pile, the height of it, the height of that pile is 4.36. When you measure the height of the papers, 4.38 centimeter. What is there you're not understanding? I tell you that one of the sheets, one of it, this is the thickness, 0.06. One of the sheets. Then I ask you how many sheets of paper will make up this pile for it to be this high. It will be 4.38 over 0.06. So let's go. 4 point what? Because they're in centimeters, both of them in centimeters, we can divide directly. If one was in millimeters, we would have converted first to the same unit. So I need to move my points
Twice.
So if you move twice, you have 1, 2, and that's what?
438.
Move twice here.
1, 2, 6.
So 2, 2, it cancels off, right?
Yes.
6 here.
1.
6 here.
7 down 1.
7, which is 42. Remaining 1. Put it here.
Yes. 3.
So how many sheets of paper?
Some 3 sheets, sir.
Number 40.
Stop.
Mr. You change the mouth. I need to remember the exact person. After 11. Mrs. Olu spent.
Well, that's question 14. It's like we deleted it in the process.
Hey. You said it for 44.
We stopped at number 39. Let me check if it's in any of these ones. I don't think there's anything here.
The paper covered it. Not this one space is very much. What's your No. 40, 41, 42, 43. Four sweet questions. 4 questions and not 3. Like, get out.
Okay, I'll look for it. Let's go solve what we have. I'll look for it. So 44, read.
Mrs. Olu spent 2 naira on Tuesday, 1 naira on Friday, naira on Saturday. On Gary, how many cups of Gary did she buy on Tuesday and Friday?
Okay, this we might need more information to solve this. I guess the part that was skipped has the information. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. We're going to skip this question too. Skip question information.
Number 45, please. Okay, you can see that there is something. There is maybe a data or table. We need to answer it. What's the number of cups of Gary which Mrs. Olu bought on those days? Don't worry, I'll get those 40 we skipped. I'll get it done.
How much money you paid for 8 cups of Gary?
We still need the same information.
47, 48, 49, 50. Just 4 questions. If aeroplane flying.
Find n.
If n divided by 1/2 is equal to 13.5.
Okay, n divided by let me minimize. N divided by
1/2
is what?
13.5.
13.5.
Because she multiplied.
13.5. N over n divided by 1/2 is 13.5, right?
Yes.
So what is that now?
13.5 times 2.
Times. No. This thing at the bottom is timesing it. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
And it's 1/2 that is there. So this becomes 13.5 divided by 2, and that's what?
6.75.
Number 48. Number 48, please.
An airplane climbed 10.000 meter in 90.4 minutes. What's the average rate of climb per minute?
This should be 10,000. That should be 10,000. So how can we get the average speed? Distance over time. Now they say we should calculate per minute. So it is 10,000 over what?
19.4.
So it will be 10,000 over 19.4. And that's what? Move this thing one place. It becomes, did you also move this one place? So we can't even put our stuff there. So that's 100,000. So if we move this by one place, we'll be having one more zero, right?
Yes,
and that's
sir.
100,000 over
194.
So let's cancel.
2 can go.
Now let me still give you guys another trick. The best way to do this is 19.4 is approximately what?
20.
19.4 is approximately 19 or say 20. 20 divided by this will give you about 500. So the answer is either this or this. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
20. 10,000 divided by 20. Huh?
yes,
It's about 500. So either of these two. It cannot be 5,000, cannot be 51, cannot be this. So we'll divide. Wow. This is a long division. And the two answers are close. Why did they leave the two answers close? Okay, let's go 2 here.
9
2 is 47.
2 here.
50.
50,000. 97 is a prime. So we can only divide with 90. 97 here.
1
Into 50.
Cannot.
Into 500. 5. So let's see. 97 times 5 to know how many.
35. 485.
So we have 5. Remaining what?
15.
Remaining 15. Put it here. 150. 97 into 150. 150. 97. Let's look for the remainder. Forgive. Look. That's 53. Yes. So put it here. It will now be 530 over
97.
that gives us what?
5.
Another 5, which is 485 minus 530 gives us what? 1545 gives us 45. So points. So have 450 over 97. How many? 4. So we'll just go with this without even thinking.
Yeah, that's a straight answer.
So which number when multiplied by 290 gives the same answer as that? What are you going to do?
You do that.
My friend, tell me exactly what to do. Stop telling me X. Which number when multiplied by 290 gives the answer 41,470?
470 over.
Thank you very much, Carol. Which number when you multiply it with 290 will give you that big thing? It will be this big thing divided by
The number.
290. You get the number. 0 cancel.
0.
29 here.
1.
Hope you know 29 is a prime number.
Yes.
So you divide straight. 29 here.
1.
Remaining what?
12.
So you have 124. 29 to 124. It should be 3. Because 4 times that is bigger. 4 times that is bigger by 2. So it's 3. 29 times 3. Let's go.
127.
Times 3, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay? This time this is 6. 6 plus what?
6 plus 2.
So 87. Then 124. Give me the difference. What's happening here?
47. 4.
Wait. 29 times 4. Oh, it's 4 now. There are this times this. 6 carry 4 times 9. 36. 6 carry 4 times 2. Plus that 3. So it's 4. Hope you know it's either option A or option E. Hope you know. So 116 and 124. What's the difference?
8.
Thank you. 8. And that becomes what?
143.
87 is 3.
Yes.
87 is 3.
Yes, sir.
So that's 143. So just division. Division is just all what are testing there.
Yes, sir.
Number 50. So before we go for break, read for me.
The edge of an equilateral triangle is 11.06 centimeter. What is the perimeter of the triangle?
What are we going to do?
11.06.
Yes. It's an equilateral triangle. So all the sides are
Equal.
yes, all the sides are equal. Go to shapes.
Yeah, I want you to see shapes. Look at shapes.
So
Make it big.
so one of the side is what? This side. This side. Or in centimeters. So the perimeter is distance round. So 11.06 plus 11.06 plus 11.06. That's 11.06 times what?
It's 33.
Option.
11 plus 11, 22 plus 11, 13.
Okay, so this is where we end Gosugo today.
Yes, sir. Goodbye.